Welcome to Vetted Conversations, coming to you from Media Row at Super Bowl 60. This is our roadshow series where we take the mission on the road and our bias for patriotism travels with us. In today's episode, Anil sits down with Anne Marie Dougherty, CEO of the Bob Woodruff Foundation. The two talk about the NFL's Salute to Service program, what it looks like when veteran and military family-focused nonprofits come together around the biggest sporting event in America, and what it means to celebrate our country's 250th birthday. We're your veteran and military family member hosts, bringing you the conversations that matter. So let's get into it.
Hey everyone, this is Anil Nathan, your host for Vetted Conversations here on Radio Row in San Francisco, California. I have the awesome pleasure of having Anne Marie Dougherty, the CEO of the Bob Woodruff Foundation, joining us. Anne Marie, thanks so much for making the time.
Oh my gosh, it's my pleasure. I think we met this time 2 years ago. So
yeah, these Super Bowls are starting to blend together a bit. But yeah, tell me how the experience has been for you so far being out here this year.
Well, I love all of the build up to the Super Bowl, and I think it's really fun because every year with the Salute to Service program that the NFL supports, they always make sure that there's some kind of community, like big community, hands-on event. And so I'm coming straight to you from the Salute to Service event where we had 5 different nonprofits all working together. And the Bob Woodruff Foundation we actually literally packed backpacks, 500 backpacks of supplies for the unhoused veteran community in the San Francisco Bay Area. So
it's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's really great to be doing something in the community while also being a part of an iconic moment that's a part of our media and sports best of both worlds.
Yeah, well, I mean, what you just highlighted about this specific event that just happened, and I think it's such a great microcosm of what VSOs and different organizations like the Bob Woodruff Foundation, like We the Veterans, like TAPS, all of these groups coming together can have outsized impact working together, and especially in the context of this incredible American event, the Super Bowl. I mean, it's like the perfect mix of everything that makes America great and actually turning that into positive impact, right?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's like there's no bigger platform, and when you have just that sense of togetherness, it was really cool to be across the hall over there. We were with TAPS, Luna Warrior Project, us, the USO, and the Pat Tillman Foundation. So all 5 of the Salute to Service partners, and we just were working side by side. We had NFL legends, the cheerleaders came out, the mascots, and it was just good vibes all around, but we were actually doing something to help the people and the communities where the Super Bowl is taking place. And I think that's something that people don't often understand happens behind the scenes the whole week leading up to the Super Bowl. And it's fun to feel like you're a part of something really big, and it's fun to make sure that veterans and military families are a part of the conversation.
Yeah, 100%. And speaking of the lead up, I saw you posted an unboxing video on LinkedIn of your Salute to Service swag, which was super cool. Tell us a little bit more about the relationship and the partnership that Bob Woodruff Foundation has with the NFL and how the NFL has been, kind of a partner for your impact in your organization.
Well, that unboxing, I mean, that was like a cool
mom moment for me, and I've been wearing my swag proudly. But it was really just about highlighting the Salute to Service program, which is the NFL's commitment to honor, empower, and connect veterans, military families, families of the fallen in communities all across the country. We definitely focus on the areas where there are NFL clubs, and our work with the NFL has been almost a decade, if you can believe, and it's a really amazing partnership where they have requests from organizations, big and small, all over the country, and we've been able to team up so that if you want support from the NFL, the Bob Woodruff Foundation can help you achieve that. And it's been a really amazing partnership, and I encourage anyone who's interested in getting support for a healthy lifestyle or creating community connections with veterans, military families, military kiddos, to check out the Bob Woodruff Foundation's website. We are open for business. We accept applications year-round, and the NFL is really proud to support us.
That's fantastic. And tell me a little bit about what's up ahead for the Bob Woodruff Foundation this year, 2026. Obviously, very big year. It's the 250th birthday of America, and a lot to celebrate and obviously deliver continued impact for our veterans and military family members. What are your big priorities, and where is Bob Woodruff Foundation focused this year?
It's hard to believe, but it was actually just last month that marked the 20th anniversary of Bob Woodruff being wounded in Iraq. Yep, January 29th, 2006. So it's kind of incredible to think of all we've accomplished in the 20 years since Bob was wounded, and we're also still really connected to the origin story. And I think just being here on Radio Row, we can all really think about Bob was a journalist. He was covering the story. No journalist wants to become the story.
Sure.
And when that happened, the fact that the family decided to take that 15 minutes of fame when they were, America was watching to see if Bob would survive, that they used that to start what has now become a national movement to support veterans all across the country. So we are definitely commemorating the 20th anniversary, and our goal is I've got my sights set on Bob Woodruff Foundation 2030. We have aspirations of just really growing our programming, maybe 5x. We have programs in 400 communities across the country, and I would like to really increase that so that we can make sure that no veteran, no matter where they live, doesn't have access to the support that is available to them and that they have earned.
Well, I feel like that's the true CEO vision, not looking this year, looking 5 years down the road. That's phenomenal. I mean, obviously, we're thrilled to partner with you all and figure out new ways to collaborate on our collective missions, but the focus on getting veterans and military family members the support and resources they need to thrive and to kind of continue to be great citizens, I think is incredibly important. So we really appreciate all the work that you all are doing.
Thank you, and I appreciate how you've made it your mission to tell the positive stories and to really emphasize the contributions that people who have served after their military service are bringing to the communities that they live in, that they work in, their coaches, their volunteers, their civic leaders, and your mission has been something that I pay very close attention to. It inspires me on both a national level but a community level, and thank you for giving us a voice here at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we had a couple Vietnam vets who joined us yesterday. We did a Super Bowl ticket giveaway. 2 Vietnam vets, 1 a Green Beret, 1 a Navy vet, and they became friends working as election workers in the San Francisco kind of city elections. And so it was awesome to celebrate their service and also hear about it, to exactly what you said, the continued service that they continue to provide to their community and how that has brought them closer together with their community, but also found a new way to kind of be in service. So there's so many different intersection points and ways to bring all of that together.
There's nothing cooler than a Super Bowl ticket giveaway, right?
It's awesome to kind of surprise. They were under the impression that we were just bringing them down here to chat with them, and then we had Nate Boyer from MVP, Clint Bruce, a former NFL player and Navy SEAL, surprise them with the tickets. So it was pretty awesome.
Wow. That's like a pinch me moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, one thing we are doing with all the people that we were talking with, in commemoration of America's 250th, is asking what it means to you that America is turning 250. As you think about all the work that Bob Woodruff Foundation does, all the exposure that you have to the veteran and military family community, but just generally, this is such a milestone for our country. What does it mean to you that America is turning 250?
As you were asking that question, it was just sort of rushing through my mind. I'm the granddaughter, daughter, and spouse of Army and Marine Corps veterans who served overseas. So it's very much in the patriotism and being a part of the military community, and those who have fought to protect our democracy and put themselves in harm's way is definitely near and dear to my heart. But I also think about the next generation. I have 2 young boys, and I want them to grow up in a country that is a place where they can be safe. It's a democracy where they have people that they can look up to. And when I think about 250, not only am I looking at the past, but I'm also really thinking about the future and what we can do to make it great for the next generation.
Love that. And then last request is we're asking everybody to give a Happy Birthday America shout out to the camera so we can build this awesome compilation of birthday wishes. So would you mind doing that for us?
Absolutely. How fun is that? Okay. Happy birthday, America.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Anne Marie.
Thank you.